All right, happy Sunday. Well, it's Sunday for me recording this, but I had a bunch of errands to run, a bunch of stuff to do. This thing is dialed in. It's ready to go. I lifted up the courier today. And it's jamming. I can use my little compressor, battery operated compressor to operate the air, so I don't have to drag my stupid air line all the way over there. And I can use it out there if I want to, and I don't have to have a compressor. I'm stoked. Anyways, I kind of cheated a little bit. I did a bunch of stuff off camera. I cleaned up this tube here, which is just to match that one on that side. And I kind of got the the beam just kind of thrown up here real quick so I can see. I need to mark where I want to trim. And also, more importantly than that, you see how these tubes here are kind of in line. I mean, you can kind of see it there. These two are in line. Well, this side is the side that got bent, so it's out of line. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take my Porta Power and I am going to push that back into line, or where it should be, and then I can start trimming those tubes so that this all lines up and matches up properly. So that's what I'm going to do now. Yeah, so I'll set up the tripod over here so you can see me pushing on this with the Porta Power. I think I'm going to push it from on here and here, between those two, maybe. That looks like a little bit of a slant, so I might not be able to do it there. I have to do it up here. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll start cranking on it. It'll work one way or the other, but I'm going to get that pipe, that tube straightened out. All right, here we go. All right, so I kind of got this set up in here. Little ram. And we're going to try to crank it and see. Yeah, this is the jack, right? And it's a little scary because it's not really held in there, but let's see what we can do. Look at that. Ooh, scary. Go boing, pop out. It's getting a little bit hard to push, but that looks pretty damn good. I wonder if it's going to spring back when I let go of it. Oh, that thing looks good. That looks pretty dang good to me. Let's see if it springs back when I let go of the pressure. Oh, yep, quite a bit too. Look at that. Bend it out past it and see what happens. Oh man, I feel like throwing a straight edge across that. I don't know, my strap was kind of in the way to get an accurate reading, but I think it needs to go out further. I'm gonna keep working at this, keep tweaking it and see if I can get it to be right. Woo! Wow, it's smoke. That's crazy. But it's still under pressure. I was like, it's almost perfect spot for it to be, but let's see if it comes back more. There it is. But not too much. I think that's pretty good, actually. That looks dead on. It popped because it was ready to be perfect. That looks pretty darn good. You see how it's kind of lining up in the tube there, where the tube was, and that's pretty good. It matches up with that. That all looks pretty dang good. I don't know if I'm in focus or not, if I'm holding it too close or what, but that all looks pretty darn good. What do you guys think? I mean, it could come out a little bit more, couldn't it? It's sketchy. But you know what? This looks like it needs to go back a little bit because that one's up out a little bit too. I feel like once I trim that tube there, it's going to sit perfect here. Because that looks darn straight. Down the whole front. It looks pretty dang straight. And it looks like it's in line with this other tubes. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to let the beam down and trim off. I'm not going to mark it first. I'm going to trim off the front of those lower tubes and get them kind of set up and test fit it again. So this stuff here is looking pretty good, and you can see I got that straight. I put a straight edge across this whole thing, and these are dead nuts. They're perfect. You can see it's kind of landing where it should up there, but the bottom needs some adjustment. You know what I'm saying? So as you can see, I've marked these, and I don't think that's even enough, but I'm gonna go a little bit of time because I can't stretch the pipe, so I don't want to cut too much off. That's where we're at. I'm gonna keep trimming. Why are you leaving it running? You gonna leave soon? James Ginsburg, everybody.
That's me. You hear that thing with that electric motor in there?
Okay, this is one I just put in my Amazon. Turkey. James is gonna tell me whether or not this is gonna pass inspection.
Oh, I don't care. I came for the beef jerky.
So this is where I'm at right now. We're considering, I'm just gonna clean this up right here instead of adding all that pipe and cutting it here and all that bullshit. I'm just gonna weld it straight to what's there. But I need to get this angle right. And that's what that thing's for. Let's see, what do we got? Is that like a lot? Well, they say between 6 and 8.
Yeah. I usually go around 6.
Oh, wait, that's this 9.28? Is that what that is? What fucking, there's an 82.6.
82.6, so you're at 8, like 7 and 7.5. Actually, not too bad. This could be jerky.
You can take the bag.
It looks like you can come in, round that one out, and then probably like that corner a little bit, and it'll kick in a little bit and get a little less.
Yeah, right. So you think I should close up that gap right there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's easy.
Not very much, and then you're gonna probably get the right degree, and then you're kind of good. And then these will chop this tube out and run once you put your arms on.
Yeah, like the next thing is to put the arms back on, just the arms, and put them on the. Oh no, I want to put the shocks in too.
You gotta be able to pull the beam bushing back out to weld this on. I have temporary beam bushings that are slotted. We'll put in here.
Okay.
You'll have to borrow those from me. And then you can get this in here and get it tacked on.
Beam
And then you pull the bushing back out. Then you can fully weld it so you don't ruin the bushings.
Oh, good point. But we just need to make sure that this tube, whatever angle that is, doesn't
hit the coil.
Doesn't hit the coil over.
But far as out as we can without hitting the coil over.
Don't you think if we go as far as we can and then add the gusset, and it'll probably help that even more?
Hopefully,
that weird gusset.
We may not need that. I don't usually put those on. This looks good though.
I mean, it's a lot thicker than the beam that was there. This was way thin.
Oh yeah, that's a beefy beam.
And these tubes were thin too.
There's probably it could be chromoline. That's why they're thin. I don't know. You have to ask the guy to build it. There's no way of really knowing, but darn cameras got me nervous. Electric trucks are weird.
It's electric?
Oh, hybrid. It turns on and off. That's looking good though. Very nice.
Yeah, it's not bad, huh?
Oh. That was pretty easy, like I told you.
I mean, I think I have. What do you think I have into this? Like, not very many hours.
Time-wise? Oh, not much.
Not very many.
Yeah, you're flying for it.
All right, I'm gonna continue. All right, so after James came by and kind of gave me a heads up on some things, tell me what angle to put the beam at, and gave me this little angle finder to use. I've gotten this. These tubes are dialed in. Those things line up with the beam perfect. I'll show you in a little bit, but I'm gonna clean up these tubes here now. And then once I get those two tubes cleaned up, I'm gonna slap this thing on and tack it together, and I'll have at least the beam tacked on. I may weld it, but I kind of doubt it. I'll probably just tack it on and get it ready for me when I feel really good about welding, and I'll weld it up. But we also need to cut these off, which I'll do today, hopefully, and the one on the other side, because I'm gonna have tubes coming up from here to the beam, but I have to put it back together before I figure out where those tubes are gonna go exactly. All right, so that's what's next. I'm gonna clean up these two tubes, put the beam back on there, make the last adjustments, make sure it's perfect, and then tack it on. Wish me luck. Well, it is like dialed in. I think that looks pretty darn good. And it's at exactly 6 degrees. James is telling me is the magic number is 6 degrees. And if I hold it right here, 6 degrees. Oh, 6 degrees. You can tell it's right there. Here. I mean, why is that showing 5.7 now? All right, there you go. There you go. 6 degrees. It looks like it's centered. I can't see. Looks like it's centered on the car. I measured both ends. I mean, I think I should tack it in there. What do you guys think? Well, doesn't matter what you think, because I'm gonna have it done by the time I read any comments. Look at how good that joint is right there. Yeah. I'm gonna tack it in. I'll get the welder out. I'm gonna clean up this mess, get the welder out. I'll throw the camera up on the tripod and I'll tack it in real quick. I think that's gonna be it for today. Might weld it, might not. I doubt it. But you know how it goes. Once you get going, sometimes things like that happen. Almost forgot. Got my little Teflon grill card over here. I put a little tax on already. I forgot to get you guys going over here. I don't even know if this thing will read, but we'll see. Doesn't seem hot enough to me. I don't know how good of footage that was, but there it is. It's tacked in. And I mean, I'm never going to say that I'm the best welder because I actually learned just by welding. I've had no proper schooling. I don't even know if those are penetrating deep enough. But I'm going to send some pictures to James. Let me know how he feels about it. And if he feels good, I'm probably going to weld this thing up today. But there it is. It's on. Shouldn't be much more before I got the arms on and all that other stuff. So we're making progress, but I think I'm close to having to call it for the day. I have something to do at 4:30. It's 3:30 now. I might be able to weld around one of these and get it permanently attached. I don't know. We'll see. But this might be the end. See you next time. Well, I welded it up, but it's pretty bad. I am not a good welder by any means, but hopefully it sticks. I don't even know if I want to show these welds on video. Ugh, okay. Yeah, pretty bad. This is kind of why I wanted to wait, because I wanted to, like, I have to be in the right mood, or I rush through it and it turns out like shit, but I don't know. Some of that stuff's decent in there, but most of it's garbage. Might have to grind down some spots and re-weld them because I blew through right there, so I had to kind of weld the hole shut. This tubing is really thin for some reason. Well, yeah, it's not great. I should not have welded it. I should have waited, done it in the morning when I was fresh, and I was, you know, relaxed and not rushing. But this is what you get when Lee's in a hurry. Anyways, now I'm really going to call it. That's it. It's the end of the day because I'm really upset with myself about how shitty those welds came out. What am I going to do about it? Practice makes perfect, right? And this is practice. Cheers.